Good afternoon. I'm Mia Luyando. This is Badass Art, and we are back to continue our little coloring adventure with our cute little mushroom fairy. We are in the Hollowlands today. I will have a link in the description if you'd like to get this book and follow along. You can find it on Amazon globally. I will have the US link in the description below, but it is available globally. We're using Brutfuner pencils today. We're using two different sets, the Macaron set and also the skin tone set. The links will be in the description below on those as well. So on Monday, we worked on the background, how to make a realistic looking background. We're trying to find a light source and make it look glowy and warm and like a sunrise, something that's kind of dreamy. And hopefully we've achieved that. Hopefully you're feeling confident with that. Now I want to add some color to our little mushrooms before moving forward. And I'm gonna go with this kind of, it's sort of a pinkish red. It's called New Evening Red. It's number B066. And I'm not trying to make these like super bright. I mean, if we're working on it and it starts to look really good, we can roll with it. That's not the initial idea. I just kind of want to add a little pop of color with these. We'll see how it goes. Let's start adding some color and see what we think. We've already got that, pretty mushroom, that cafe au lait color on there from Monday, and I'm happy with that. But I felt like it needed a little more color. It was a little too bland. I think that definitely gives it a little more oomph, but let's keep going. Geranium pink. That might be a little too pinky pink. Let's find something with a bit more warmth. Nectarine. B044. That's definitely got more warmth. And I'm just going to touch a tiny bit. I'm not trying to overpower it, but I definitely want it to have a deeper pop of color. Now you guys make these mushrooms any color you want. This is just kind of a guide. This was just sort of my vision. like that. And I think I'll just carry on with that color, or these two colors, and the larger one up here. I'm kind of backtracking myself to find the colors I used to make the, I don't think that was one of them, but I'm going to use this for, it's called Light Dark Red. It is from the Skin Tone set. It's B053. And I'm going to kind of use that for this neutral color across the top of her little mushroom hat here. Just nice and easy. I'm just using light pressure and little circles. Taking my time. That's the biggest thing. Just take your time, patience. It takes lots of practice, but you'll if you just kind of enjoy the journey and be patient with yourself, you'll be happy with the outcome. And I'm not trying to completely overwhelm her with this color, but I want it to be the base. And if something's peeking through instead of gray, I want it to kind of look more like this color. And I'm also going to add this color underneath. Okay, now I'm going to go to this first red we used, New Evening Red. I kind of like this color, and I don't use a lot of reds, but when I do, this one's a nice one. And I'm going to go right around the outer edges. And I am adding a bit more pressure to the pencil so I can get, you know, more saturation. And if you feel like it needs to be darker or lighter or a totally different color, guys, go for it. I can't wait to see your pictures. I mean, I get so excited when I see everyone's versions of these drawings. Always it's always exciting to me to see everyone's different idea, how everybody colors them differently. And we're going to go back to this nectarine color. And I'm going right over top of the areas that I want to show up the darkest and the boldest. And I am definitely adding more pressure here because I do want it to be pretty bold on this side, very saturated with color. I'm going to pop over to the macaron set again and grab the green that we used for the leaves, leaf green. And just fill in these little knots on the top. I think she's coming together nicely. I'm going to add some more of this color on top of the stump as well. You know, as you go along, if you see something you want to add, you just jump right in. I felt like this area needed just a bit more color. Okay, so here we are. I was thinking maybe a kind of a dusty lavender for her dress. Just something a little different. But I'm not sure if that's going to show up nice enough. So let's kind of switch gears and go to a turquoise color. This is from the Macaron. It's called River Blue, B0335. Actually, and that nifty little eraser is by Derwent. I will put a link in the description below to that too. It's a battery powered thing. It takes like a AA battery, and it comes with this little erasers, and you just click the button and off it goes, and it'll erase an entire portrait. It's amazing. So it definitely is a game changer for us colorists. And I will link it in the description below. And I'm not doing anything real fancy with her dress. There's a lot going on in this picture, so I'm not trying to overcomplicate anything. And I am going to touch it up with a bit of this green Celadon. This is also from the Macarons. I'm just going to give her a bit of a lift on the hem here. Just a subtle color difference, so it'll give her some, like I say all the time, just a bit of depth. Now for her face, I'm not trying to make her very dark. This is from the skin tone. It's called light orange brown, B048. And there's not an incredible amount of detail in her face, so I'm just kind of giving it a real easy face color here. And next to that, I'm going to add this color called Cold Lotus Root. I'm just going to add a bit, just a bit of a different color. Just around the shadowy parts. And just a touch, nothing over dramatic. And because she does have a lot of red and orange going on around her little face, I'm not going to add a bunch of blush or anything, but I am going to give her some cute little pink lips. This one's called Dahlia, P025. It is from the Skin Tone set. It's a subtle little pink, and I like it. I use it for super pale skin tones. And I will give her just a little touch of color over here. This is more of a pink tone than an orange tone, so it shouldn't compete too much. And that leaves us with her hair. I hadn't really thought about her hair and her eyes. I think I'm going to leave her eyes gray. They're very expressive, and I'm happy with them just as they are. But her eyes, but her hair, let's go with, I'm just thumbing through pictures, or through colors over here real quick. Let's try this magenta color. It's called Jewelry Red. Let's try just a little strand and see what we think. And we don't have to color them all. We're just going to kind of give her a little little strands. And I'm going to put some orange in it, deep orange. And our little fairy is complete. I hope you've enjoyed the process. I hope that this has been helpful. If it has, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll always be notified every time I put out a new video, which is generally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this one should be coming out on a Wednesday. I will be back on Friday with Puddle Town, and we will be working on one of our cute little puddle fairies, and I believe we're going to use Black Widow pencils, Black Widow skin tone pencils on that, and maybe the dragon set. I'm not sure. I will put a note on the Facebook page. If you haven't joined my Facebook page, I will also put a link below. Fill out the questions. Let us know that you found us on Facebook. We would love to have you. Okay, everybody, I will catch you on Friday with Puddle Town. I hope everybody's enjoyed the video. Happy coloring.